Welcome, guys. The girl is in the building on today. I'm sitting in my space here that I've created to go live, tape, do my hair, do all that good stuff. So I'm about to go live. Yes, I'm live. What am I going? Grab yourself a little cocktail if you're interested. My fan is on in the back, so let me just go ahead and lower her down. You guys know a girl is menopausing, so you're gonna have to have a little bit of air flowing around her just to keep my going. So today we are gonna have a little chit chat while I get ready to head up to my business. So this is the video that I wanted to create today. This is what I wanted to put out. I don't believe what I am hearing on the internet. It's mind-boggling that we find ourselves here on the internet. Cannot believe it. So, literally, this is where we are at. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. So normally I sit inside my space right here and get dressed. So I'm getting dressed with you guys rather than just doing it on my own. That's what I'm using. So I'll probably show you some of the stuff that I like to use while I'm getting dressed. Normally I don't really have clothes on, but for the sake of the video, I have to have something on me. So there it is. My wig is my last thing that I put on. You know what I mean? Promise you guys I'll do a lot more lives. People tend to like it, so here it is. That's what a girl is about, yes? That's what I'm about. Came out of my shower and I was like, I need to sit down inside of here and just have a little chit chat. Why not? Yeah. So, normally, I would just be listening to some music, or I'd either be watching one of my other creative friends. But today, I decided to do this. Yeah. And if you're watching it in the replay, don't forget, as usual, go like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do all that good stuff. Yeah, no problem. Let me know if you guys are hearing me. Or am I showing decent? My husband is in the office. Let me call him. Paul! 1 minute, please. Let me ask him a question. Let me hear what he says. Ooh. Before I stay on here too long, can you hear me?
Yes, love.
Before I stay on here too long, say hi to the peeps on them. I'm live. Can you check and see if you're seeing your girl?
What's that peeps in there?
See if you're seeing your girl correct. Where your phone at?
It's in my office.
You have it? It's in your office. Bring it, honey. See if everything is copacetically intact. I'm doing my makeup, yes. I wish I could play some music in the background, but you can't, because if you decide to go and play music in the background, you never know what YouTube might block your friggin'. You might, block your video. Yeah. I'm doing my makeup, yes. Everything is copacetically, darling. Let me see yours. Thank you so much. Yes. Everything is copacetically cope. Let me see, put my glasses on so I can see. Say hi to them. Tell them something. See what's happening with them. Here we go. We got 2 persons inside. Yeah. There you go. Your girl doing her makeup. I said, say hi to the peeps on them. Baby in his office. I just pull him away for a brief second. Yeah, so.
What's up, peeps in them?
What's up, peeps on them? Yes. Yes, you're seeing good and everything? Thumbs up. Yes. There we go. Everything is good. There we go. Thank you, darling.
Yep.
So I'm doing my makeup, but I wanted to chit-chat for a brief second. Somebody poked their head and gone away. That's fine. Guys, this is me. Remember when I did my 75 hard challenge? I said to myself I was going to go live a lot more. Yeah. I was only able, I think I went up there like once, so I was like, you know what? No problem at all. No problem. So now that I have this, guys, you will not believe what I stumble upon. Oh my Lord. So I'm trying my best to go a lot more live so everybody could enjoy the content and stuff like that. Getting dressed to head up to work, my business. And I was literally yesterday, you guys would not believe the rabbit hole. First to begin with, I ended up down some different rabbit holes. I should say it like that. Like three in particular. Three rabbit holes in particular. First to begin, one with the menopausal ladies who say they just don't care. She said, I just don't care what I put on. I don't care how I look. So I was like, okay, I end up down that rabbit hole. Cool, not that bad. Pretty decent. And I was like, whoa, okay, what do I find myself down here? Lady said, I don't care if I am in line waiting for long periods of time. I don't care. I don't care if I have on the same dress from yesterday. I don't care. When you reach this age, I don't care. She said, if I have the bra and the bra shop is showing and I'm in the line, don't tell me anything. I don't care. If my kids and they come and they ask me to do something and I'm not able to do it, don't ask me because I don't care. I was like, whoa. And a whole community that she started over there on the TikTok. I'm like, interesting, very interesting. Because it's true, believe it or not, just for conversation, when you reach a particular age, guys, and menopause start kicking in, I'm telling you, so much stuff. Because it be so hot and bothered, sometimes you just really don't give two behinds anymore. Honestly. Things that you used to fuss about and stuff like that, you don't fuss about it no more. So I found myself down that rabbit hole. The other rabbit hole that I found myself down was the paid pig rabbit hole. If you guys heard of it, you put your cash app on the screen and a paid pig just randomly would send you some kind of money or stuff like that. And I was like, whoa, there's a paid pig type of situation going on. And I was like, okay, let's go. So I put my name up and I put my cash app. Believe it or not, I had people reach out to me. And I was like, what? But from what a lot of the other girls and they were saying, is a whole bunch of scam. So you have to be very careful, of putting your cash app number one and then hoping or thinking that somebody will send you some kind of money. That is the rabbit hole that I found myself down. It's called a paid pig over on TikTok. So I found myself down that rabbit hole, but people putting up their cash app on the screen and people sending them money. And I'm like, who in God's green earth is just going to randomly just go ahead and just send you money just like that? But people say it working. One girl said just yesterday she put her cash app up and she got $400 and some from some guy named Todd. And I'm like, what Todd is going to ask you to do eventually? What you have to do for Todd? So that was the second rabbit hole that I found myself down while I'm doing my makeup, guys, on today. And the third rabbit hole that I found myself down was what's happening in Atlanta, Houston, and the surrounding area. But they're called Houston, Atlanta, and New Orleans. Those are the three rabbit holes that I found myself down. And I was like, you know what? I am going to come on my video on live. I want to have a little chit chat. How many of you guys heard the tea that is taking place right now in Houston? Listen, if you in here, the tea that's going on inside of Houston, I don't understand what rock you're up under, but trust and believe me, drama will go down in Houston and Atlanta. Can't believe it, but here we are. That's where we are. So I put together a little video to show you guys. And I was like, if anybody coming on, I think they'll be blessed by it. Because, somebody got to bring awareness. I'm telling you, I knew this was going to be a problem when I started seeing how everybody living so cavalier. Everybody going up, they're doing what the hell they want. They don't care what they do. I'm like, you guys don't care? Let me play the video I put together for you guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is
Houston and surrounding area, and you are a black woman.
This is what's going on.
Syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, all of those. So it's a big issue we have here in our community.
Legacy Health's Director of Health Navigation, Jill Johns, sits down to discuss what nobody wants to talk about.
A drip or a burning sensation when they pee or a discharge from their genitals.
Sexually transmitted infections.
Harris County and Houston in particular has been surpassing the rates of STIs in Texas.
Due to the lack of required reporting, the most recent data in the report covers the time period between 2016 and 2022. What it shows is alarming.
Between 2016 and 2022, the rates of syphilis in our area doubled, which is definitely concerning.
Here's a map of the zip codes where the rate of syphilis is the highest. Downtown, then Montrose, then the area near Old Spanish Trail. For chlamydia, the zip codes with the highest rates are the Medical Center area, LaPorte, and downtown.
Ages 15 to 24.
Then there's gonorrhea, which has an infection rate that is surging in the area of the Medical Center, followed by downtown, and then Sunnyside. The highest rates of new HIV cases were seen in Montrose, followed by the Second Ward, and then Setcast. Although the sexually transmitted infections are found in basically every demographic in Harris County, the study found that there is one population that is testing positive for them more frequently.
Particular Black women. So Black women who are heterosexual are frequently getting STIs at a higher rate than other groups.
The best place to start is from a position of knowledge. Legacy Health offers free and confidential HIV and STI testing, and some results you can learn within minutes. In West Houston, I'm Matt Dorton, KHOU 11 News.
And that's like, look at that picture. Like, what happening to this guy mouth? So guys, I be honest with you, when I was literally on my little break at my business, and that came up in the on the TikTok, and I was like, what is going on? Could not believe it that we are having an outbreak. Who's texting me? An outbreak of HIV. Believe that HIV, gonorrhea, syphilis outbreak within they're saying the numbers are ridiculously high. Like, what is going on? Did you see the picture that I showed you guys? The guy's mouth looked like is rotting off. Oh, Jesus, have mercy, Father God. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, why are you out here having intercourse with anybody unprotected? People still doing that. Trying to remember. I don't believe we are here. I don't believe we find ourselves back here again, guys. It's unheard of, in my opinion. Like, why are we here? And now, when I went on to TikTok, recently, I saw a girl talking about there is a thing. How could this be a trend? Like, how could this be a trend? You are getting 3 STDs for 1. Like, who is going to sign up to get 3 STDs? I'm like, what are we doing? How dumb is the earth getting? So I said, today, while I get my makeup and I'm getting ready to go up to my business, I want to sit down and chit-chat about it. In Houston, Atlanta, and New Orleans, extremely high the rate is at. Why are we here? First to begin, why are we having intercourse with anybody unprotected? First to begin, you would say, well, I ain't going to have sex with this one because this person's not my mate. But let's just be real. Everybody having this, people doing this because everybody doing it. So everybody figure it's cool to do. The girls and they who are some of the influencers showing you that they're going on trips and my boyfriend is taking me out or this guy is flying me out and I'm going out on a trip with this one and going out on a trip with this one. I don't even think that some of these girls should say, or even if they do say that, do they need to complete the sentence by saying, trust me, when I do go on these trips with these men, I do not go have sex, unprotected sex, even in the Dallas area. They said the rampant is high. What are we doing? What are we doing? And why are we here again? Why? And not only that, it's not like all of the other races and they predominantly the black race. Jesus have mercy. I have to keep quiet for that. When you guys think about a takedown of the black race again, that right there is one. All of our black gay ladies sick? What is that? What is that? That is no good. Guys, listen to me. We got to protect ourselves. If I ain't say this to none, because my demographic is a number of young ladies ages 20 to like around 25, 30 that watches me on my socials. I don't care if it's my 20 people I'm talking to. Ladies, and from a few guys that watch me, we got to protect ourselves. There is no way that you should meet somebody today take off your underwear, lay down with this man or this woman unprotected. Because let me tell you, as a believer, I would come on here and tell people don't have intercourse altogether, but I don't typically have just 100% unbelievers watching me. I don't get too hype. I don't have 100% just believers watching me. I have a lot of people who are probably unbelievers as well. So I'm going to talk to you in your spectrum. If you're another believer like me, trust and believe. You ain't supposed to be doing all that, but that's another day for another conversation. You need to wrap it up. Wrap that up. There is free condoms and stuff giving away. There is no way you are laying down in bed with nobody for the first time or the second time unprotected. Where are we doing that? Where are we doing that? And why? Why are we doing that in this 21st century? Where everybody, you don't know what somebody is. One girl literally was talking about the guy that she was seeing for the last 4+ years. She asked him nicely, excuse me, sir, you know, we're in a relationship and yada, yada. And of recently, I have been not feeling too well. Let us just go and take a little test together. Let's just go and watch and check and see what's happening with both of us. He refused to go take the test with her. He refused to go take the test with her. What do you think is going on? Obviously, he has something he's hiding. If you ask your mate, honey, I'm not feeling well. You've not been feeling well. Let's just go and get tested. Let's just go check ourselves out. And that guy responds to you is, I'm all right. I'm okay. I don't want to do that. You have to question that. Why does he or why your mate, she doesn't want to go and do that? Why? Guys, we cannot be living here and this year and our lives so arbitrarily. Okay, meet this one. The new thing today is a bunch of young people saying that they're meeting people and they just don't care. They just don't care. They're saying to themselves, they just don't care. I have to die some way, so I don't care. I'm just going to enjoy myself and enjoy myself. Risk-taking, all sorts of risk-taking actions with their lives. And to be honest with you, as influencers, and to any influencer who may be watching me, we need to bring awareness to this dotishness that's taking place. This is not the way to live life. I'm telling you, this is not the way to live life. This is not healthy. It is not good. And I be honest with you, what is happening? What is happening? Do you see the picture, guys? Did you guys see the picture of that guy's? I just showed it on the screen here. Did you guys see the picture of that guy's mouth? Like, what happened? What were you doing while your mouth? What are you doing while your mouth? What? Look at that. And that's another thing. Guys will be like, they want to have sex with you or they want to have intercourse with you. Go ahead and take the lights off. No, put the lights on. Put the lights on. You want to see what's going on. Have a conversation. Have a conversation with the person before you decide to do anything with them. No. I can't believe we are back here with this dotage. And the reports are saying typically it's high in our black ladies. So this is the reason why I came on. Because that cannot be the case. That's a way to take a race down. You guys remember how the drug epidemic hit the black race? Trust and believe me, we got to use our noggin. We cannot be out here doing and behaving in that manner. I'm telling you, it's not good, it's not healthy, and it looks bad. It looks bad. People are, I'm going on a trip with this guy. I just met him. He said he liked me. Oh my God, he talking. Ooh, I love the way he speaks with me. I like what he did. Yeah. Go past the conversation. Go past the conversation, ladies. Go a little deeper. Let's dig a little deeper. Ask more questions now. Cannot be the case. Everybody laying down in the bed unprotected. Why are we doing that? 2025, 2025. Why are we doing that? So those are the 3 rabbit holes I found myself down while scrolling, saying, minding my own business. I hear the lady say, oh my God, I can't believe this guy lied to me. Like, how you going to be yelling and screaming on the screen about somebody lying to you? Darling, this could have never had happened to you if you did not protect yourself. She did not protect herself. She went up there, had intercourse with the man, unprotected. And then come up on the screen, oh my God, I'm infected. Why you find yourself in this boat? Why did you find yourself in this boat? You understand? I am just here bringing awareness to general public that there is an outbreak in these areas. I mean, there is it everywhere, but they said particularly right now, the Houston area, surrounding the Dallas and all those places. It's hot in Atlanta, the Atlanta area, and in New Orleans. When I tell you, you can't, guys, merit, this is what I love to use, merit. You cannot sleep on somebody, especially our older ladies who may be up in age watching me, my 50 and over as well, and still young and hopping and popping. You know how we are. Let me tell you something. Do not trust these people who decide to come into your comment section or just come onto your DM and say, you know what, she looked good, she looked beautiful, I want to have a conversation with her. Do not you trust them. Do not you trust them. Don't. Go ahead, because you know, as I said, it's not all the people who watch me believers. Make them wrap it up. Wrap it up. Go to the place where a free condoms is given out. Go get yourself. I would tell you as a believer, abstain. But for those who are, you know, and they want to still have fun and whatever, yeah, wrap it up. Don't you do that. Another thing I see girls doing. This was a big conversation in my home one time. My son and us was talking, and I was like, back when I was living in Vegas, we were talking, and I was like, so when a girl is giving fellatio, for the sake of the video, I can't say how raw I would like to talk. When you're giving fellatio, do you make her, do you put a condom on and get fellatio? He was like, no, who does that? I'm like, who don't do that? He's like, mommy, nobody does that. Nobody puts a condom on and give fellatio. I'm like, what? He was like, no, mommy, nobody does that. And then it was a big debate in my daughter. All of us was talking. Where my fan at? And they were saying, no, I don't think girls do that. So I would like to know in the comment section down below, you guys give fellatio without condoms on? I would like to know. Because from what I see here in the video, if you are giving fellatio with no condom on, this is a product of what could happen. If you are giving fellatio with no condom on, this is what can happen. Do you see his mouth? That's what I'm talking about. So I try to ask them, because we were talking in the conversation, and I'm like, so hear me out. You are not going to put on the condom to give fellatio. You're then going to go ahead and do that activity, right? And then you're going to go and have intercourse, but you're going to put the condom on for that. So why would you put the condom on for the deeper part? But when you are you bending forward, doing your activities, why wouldn't the condom be on? I'm just trying to make it make sense. I'm just trying to make it make sense. Hold on, I'll be right back. Going for my wig. I am just trying to make it make sense. I am just trying to make it make sense. So, if you're having the intercourse, you would put on the condom. But if you are having fellatio, which is in your mouth, you are not going to put the condom on? Like, I don't understand how that makes any sense. How does that make any sense? To me, once you put the condom on all the way, I would like to know how many girls to say that, yeah, I give fellatio with no condom on. I don't know. You're doing that? So the girl said she put on this, she put on this, she put on that, but yet still she got this. Come to find out, from what she was saying, that throughout the activity, he pulled it off. The lights was off and he pulled it off. And when he pulled it off, she did not know that the condom was off. And I'm like, you can't make this this up. I'm telling you. So now she's infected with a STD, and she literally is haunting his backside because she wanted, I just say on the thing here, on a live and all kind of dojages. I'm just like, girl, you had no right to be doing XYZ when you know you had XYZ in your home. Talk about you just taking a chance. He talked to her nice. She felt like doing something a little risque. And that risky activity put her in that predicament that she is. This man, look at his mouth. That's his mouth from doing his activity. Look at that. High in the Houston area, Atlanta, and New Orleans. So when I found myself down that rabbit hole, I was surprised. I was like, how did I find this? Those are the 3 rabbit holes that I found myself down. And the girl was on there crying. She was like, oh my God, I can't believe that I found myself in this predicament. I'm like, Jesus, Lord, have mercy. And she have children. So, but a lot of people don't understand that finding out that you have a deadly disease is the hard part about it. But could I tell you, because I work in the medical field, and I'm not minimizing it, but now when we're in the 21st century, there's so much more cure and stuff. Not cure. Not cure. There are a lot more medications and stuff that you can take to help become undetected and all that type of thing. But initially, when they find out that they have an STD that is kind of like life-threatening, or that's why they kind of panic and stuff like that. So she was panicking, and I was like to myself, because I work in the medical field, I said, all she gotta do is go get tested again. Make sure she do this. Follow what they say. They're gonna send you to this place. They're gonna give you these things. They're gonna put you on some medication that could literally kind of help. So I said, today on my video, while I was getting dressed, again, ready to go up to my shop, I wanted to come out here and just bring a little bit of awareness as a social media influencer myself, that we need to stop the BS that is taking place in the earth right now. Ain't no way in 2025 we are still having intercourse with nobody unprotected. That's my 2 cents. Because I know it's not just believers and people who watch me. As I say that, it's not just believers. A lot of people who watch me, sometimes they don't even subscribe to the Father God that I serve, but they watch you still. That's fine. So it's good to come on and educate people. But for my believers, there ain't no way we should be behaving this way. But if you are behaving this way, there ain't no way you could wrap it up. You gotta wrap it up. Because people out here lying, deceiving, they're doing all sorts of stuff. I want to say the wrong word to get people, you know what I'm talking about? So if you want to go out and have a good time, go ahead. There's free clinics that giving out free stuff to help you guys. So all my singles who like to watch me, and if you may watch this in the replay, go ahead and protect yourself. Life is too valuable. Life is too valuable to sit down and just waste it on some for 15, 20 minutes of fun. Come on now. Come on now. And then people going out there, you have men saying, I don't want to know, I don't want to get tested. What you don't know don't hurt you. That's ignorance. That's ignorance speaking. Go on and get tested. Come on, guys, we need to wrap us up. This can't be what happening again in 2025. And now one other guy, another sidebar before I go. There was this other guy who was going around doing the R to ladies, looking for them in all sorts of clubs, showing them all sorts of beautiful stuff, cars he got, trips he could take women on. And when they go on the trip with him, he literally, down below, the tying them down and the R word them. I'm like, what? Knowing that he was infected with the HIV disease. Ladies, for all my beautiful ladies who love me, who watch me, for my guys who love me, because guys are all being prey now. Because there was I tell you, I went on the rabbit hole. There was I don't want to talk too long, but there was a woman who came into this man's job. He was working at Home Depot. And the friends, and they were betting at him, and like, who's going to get her? Who's going to get her? Who's going to get her? Let's bet 100. Who's going to get her? It was his turn. He fell in a situationship. And they bet him, and he went and talked to the woman. The woman invited him, went back to the hotel. Just to give the story in a synopsis, went back to the hotel, ended up having sex. She said to him, put on a condom. He said, yeah, he put on the condom. And then after he was having such a great time, he said, oh my God, it's feeling so good. Oh my God, take the condom off. Jesus Christ. Take the condom off. Come to find out, he got infected with HIV. And then after, just recently, he died. Let me tell you something, guys. Can't be playing Russian roulette with your life. Even if it's one person, hear me. You cannot be playing Russian roulette with your life. First to begin, God thought it upon himself to bless you in this earth so you can be an asset to your life first and whoever else is around you. You can't be playing Russian roulette with your life. So I came on to show you guys, those are the rabbit holes that went down. And that's what's taking place right now in the earth. There's an outbreak of the AIDS and the HIV virus running rampant. One of the guys who got incarcerated, I don't want to talk too much, but one of the guys who they caught and get incarcerated, now he is with HIV inside of the prisons. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, because that's another topic by itself. When these men go inside of there and they hold down the brothers and they do XYZ, or they become little females up inside of there, trust and believe me when I tell you, stuff spreading. And when they come back out, they come back and they live a life with a wife and say, nothing really went on inside of there. Fat these people, guys. Fat these people out. Let's test. And I don't talk about no 1, 2, 3 months test. Go ahead, 6 months. Another 6 months. Come on, test again. Condom not coming off until about a whole 2 to 3 years. I know me. I'm just very, you're not coming off no easily like that. Let me calm down. My husband going into his meeting and I got to go up to my business. Ooh, yeah, I got to go. I hope you guys appreciate this one. I came on while I was doing my makeup today and putting on my unit to show you guys and talk. Just talk. Have a little bit more chit chat. I'm going to go live a lot more because sometimes these things is like long to edit. I just want to talk to you guys about what's going on. And that with the HIV and AIDS virus being rampant right now in those surrounding areas, and summer is coming. And everybody just all happy. Pop that, pop that. Hold up. Pump nothing. Go wrap that up. Anyway, as usual, if you guys enjoy this one, you are blessed by it, any shape, any form, go ahead, just give me a little like, follow, subscribe. It would be greatly appreciated. That's your girl. That's what I do over here on my channel. I bring awareness and just bring real conversation to my platforms. That disease is running rampant right now in the earth, and I realize that nobody is really speaking on it. And I don't understand why. You guys saw that picture. You guys saw that picture that I show you? This is that man's mouth. That is that man's mouth. How much were you doing to have your mouth looking like that? All right. Wrap it up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Love you guys.